I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented. Being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks. This and that, speaking slow, speaking fast. Got the roast, I can gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last. And to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the
Hello, patriots all over the world. This is Ginger of the Liberty Lounge. Tonight is October the 8th, 2024. It is nearly 10:30 at night, and I had to come on and bring you some incredible news. Wow. So, as many of you know, the Liberty Lounge is aligned with the Military Alliance as well as the Celestial Alliance. We have been permitted to share information with patriots, and our function is also to equip God-centered, heart-centered humanitarians. So this announcement that I'm bringing to you is literally hot off the press. It has just been sent to me. I scribbled it out on a notepad to make sure that I quoted everything verbatim. Truth and honesty is extremely important to me. First, I want you to know about the credibility of this source. This is the same source that was permitted to share with us about the militia movement, which I told you about a few days ago, which the White Hats wanted and encouraged us to get out on social media. They asked the Liberty Lounge to ignite the spark. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your receptive response and enthusiastically sharing that morale boosting message. On the heels of that, we want you to know that it was quadruple vetted from 3 other sources. So that individual and then 3 others that are linked to operators also verified and validated the accuracy of the information. I want to share this incredible news with you. I apologize that I'm a little emotional because it's so intense. I'm having to calm myself because it's just so huge. The military alliance called this operator on the phone to pass along some incredible information that will make patriots all over the world just cry joyful tears. They didn't even care about anonymity at this point. As such, we must be at the end of this, because there's no way in hello jello that they would have allowed what was shared to be talked about and spoken about on a regular telephone. But this operator made it clear to my contact they don't even care at this point about anonymity. He was freely able to talk on a regular phone. This is huge. In Asheville, near Asheville, I want to be very clear, the place is called Candler, North Carolina, near Asheville. The military special operators got this dude, and he is one of the biggest human traffickers of all time in North America. As many of you know, America is the #1 destination for human trafficking in the entire world. And this fella that they got, he was the kingpin of them all, like the big chief daddy, the biggest of all time. They got 41 of his top guys as well today on October 8th, 2024. It would have happened around 6 to 7 this evening. This is huge. They said that the White Hats have been looking for this cat for 30 years, and that he has had 18 facial surgeries to try to conceal his identity all this time. The man's street name was the High Horseman. I had to go back to my message. The High Horseman. And he was captured tonight. Also, I wanted to share with you that the same operator confirmed that many of the children's bodies that have been found floating in the North Carolina flood waters were indeed from the tunnels. We also learned that those innocent citizens affected by the floods, just trying to help their community, trying to look for survivors and look for their deceased, as they've been going through the debris and the riverbeds, they have been finding adults and children whom they don't know, they don't recognize, they're not from that community, they don't mill about those little towns in the mountains. These are all people from the High Horseman's tunnels. I was also advised from the Celestial Alliance to remind everyone, in case you did not know, that Asheville, North Carolina is the #1 largest Wiccan community in the United States, if not the world. And by Wiccan, I'm meaning Wiccan, which is witches and witchcraft and the occult. So you know that there's a lot of satanic ritual abuse that would go on there. Also, the special operator informed my contact that this fact of this capture will be leaked on social media, that the white hats are using spaces like the Liberty Lounge on Telegram, other accounts on TikTok and on X, and that maybe within the next 2 days, the next 1 or 2 days, the white hats are going to be using those mediums to share this kind of disclosure, but you are getting it here first. And this is purposely being explained, and you're welcome to send it out. I've just gotten another message. Let me take a pause and let me read this to see if it's something I can share. All right, I also just learned that the helicopter that destroyed the volunteers' items, that they did have on a mask, and they were one of the good guys, and they were in the sky, and the helicopter was one of the operators manning the helicopter to look for this guy. He did divert to the distribution, and what I'm about to say might trigger some of you, so please let me explain. It was part of the operation to make Kamala look like a jerk, to sort of pin it on Fema, to add pressure and distrust and angst toward Kamala and the Biden administration. In reality, that helicopter was on a seek-out mission for this high horseman and his whole outfit. And the helicopter guy was a good guy, actually, but they did what they did on order to piss off the people so that they would have this fomenting anger and distrust and this rage for Fema. So we want everyone to know they were good guys, then they flew off and they went right back to the operations to getting the bad guys, the high horseman and his entire outfit. All of those bad guys have been taken in as of today. The plan is brilliant. Everything is absolutely on course. Woo! And this is Ginger signing out. Spread this, folks. Patriots, let people know the good news. There's no way they would have allowed us to put this out had we really not been near the end. I'm so excited. Way to go, White Hats.
Grand Rising, American people. I got some coffee here. Everybody that's in Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, South Carolina is dealing with FEMA. Y'all need to keep in mind, FEMA is unconstitutional. Chevron deference. SCOTUS overturned it. FEMA has no authority. So if FEMA's screaming at you that they're going to have you arrested, they have no authority. I said what I said.